Alright, so before we go into who you should vote for the New Year's festival, we just got a massive leak from the 7DS Leaks Discord server. And it's about the featured festival unit, which is going to be a Purgatory Meliodas, or what appears to be a Purgatory Meliodas, because as you can see, the outfit on the screen right now really matches this, like the outfit of the Purgatory Meliodas skin. So I think the regular Purgatory Meliodas skin is going to be like the base SSR outfit, and then when you upgrade him to level 60, he will get that trench coat, and I do think those gloves might be like the weapon type, I'm not sure, but it is going to be either a light type or a dark type unit, because it says there at the top like Grand Festival, and there's the light and the dark icon. The title there, just before it says Purgatory Meliodas, at the bottom, the title there, whatever it is, I think Google Translate will most definitely scuff that translation, is in yellow, but I don't think that like any indication of what it actually is going to be. There's also like a speck of light near whatever the text is. That says 2023, which is probably the like New Year festival. But yeah, I think this might be a dark type unit, because he has like these dark swirling orbs around him. That might be like the swirling effect. So yeah, we might just see a dark type unit, because, you know, Eskelon was a light type unit, and this might be a dark type unit. So anyway, let's just get into it. Let's just get into the video. So we have the new voting thing. Now I can't look it up in the in-game browser, but what I can do is I can just do a screen recording of my phone and have a look. So that's what I'm gonna try to do here. So we do have the New Year special poll event, and here you will be able to vote for your favorite heroes. And yeah, these are the, well, at least the festival heroes that you can vote for. Rank calculation in progress, and then at the bottom it says, yeah, the top 5 festival heroes and the top 20 normal heroes in the final poll results will be featured in the New Year's Festival 2023 poll draw. And there are quite a few good like festival units. Unfortunately, like we can't get all of them, of course, because we can only get 5 of them. But we're gonna go over like which ones are actually worth like summoning for, which ones we haven't seen for a while, and all of that stuff. So yeah, if we hit vote now, we should be able to see all of them, and yeah, we can see the normal units as well. So in the normal one we got, alright, we only got 3 categories, so it's seasonal and special, the 7 catastrophes, and also the Ragnarok unit. So alright, let's just see here. So for the festival units, we'll start with that, why not? We do have Darkness Purgatory Meliodas, so everyone is probably gonna vote for him, or most people are probably gonna vote for him. Just don't vote for the other Meliodases, like... And before I actually tell you like what you should or what you shouldn't vote for, you guys probably have already voted for today, so by tomorrow, like, do take whatever I'm saying into consideration. But generally, like, vote for whoever you want, first of all, and then second of all, vote for like the units that you don't have, perhaps, because even if they're trashed, like, they could still be used in some content, I guess, maybe sometime. But then again, someone like Traitor Meliodas is always gonna be better in like both PvP and PvE content over like, perhaps not like AM Meli, but most definitely Lost Vein Meliodas. Because I mean, Lost Vein Meliodas is just such an old unit, but who knows, maybe his Holy Relic will be really great, but like we can't know that for sure right now. We should just vote off like what we know right now, right? But yeah, I think Traitor Meliodas is a great pick, and I guess Assault Mode Meliodas is an okay pick for like the Demon team, because there's like 2 different Demon team comps you can actually make that both work really well. And sort of the Assault Mode Meliodas one sort of works better with like the green Zeldris in the back, and the Traitor Meliodas there works better with some other units in the back for that particular team, though we don't really see that team anymore because of the one ultimate. So perhaps this new festival Meliodas will sort of revive the Demon team, who knows, we'll see. But honestly, I would have voted for Traitor Meliodas there. Light Liz, of course. You can just skip the Holy Warrior Goddess Liz. Estarossa, I really hope he gets picked in the top 5, because yeah, I want dupes for him. Personally, I want dupes for him, and if you want dupes for any of these units, just vote for them, honestly, whoever they might be, over like any other unit, or whoever your like your favorite units are, of course. But then again, like, if you want to pick like the best possible top 5 units, and of course Traitor Meliodas and Light Liz are gonna be there, this Estarossa is gonna be there, I think this Merlin down here is gonna be there, and then a 4th one, probably Diane. maybe King, maybe Gopher. If you have his Holy Relic is really good. Like, and even someone like this Zeldris here in the background, that's like a background unit, would be like a really great pick, you know. So I would probably not vote for the Goddess Liz, I would vote for Esterosa. Diane, really strong unit still in my PvP team, in normal PvP. I have her in the back, and when I'm facing like other Escanor teams and stuff like that, even if the other Escanor wipes me out, when the Diane comes down, she can pretty much solo most other units. Like, she's so good at actually soloing. It's crazy if she has Tarmia Link, so she's a really good pick for both PvP and PvE content. And the Purgatory Ban is basically a 1.5 year old unit at this point, and I think his peak has come and gone, you know. He's not really the main focus of like the human team anymore. You have like Reinhard and you have the one ultimate now that sort of fill in whatever slot he had in the human team. This King here, the small wing King, yeah, he still has his niche uses if you have him like 6/6 or whatever for his Abyss type ultimate. That's really good. But other than that, like, he's not really a really good pick. This other Festival King, he's a so much better pick. So if you have to go for either of the kings, most definitely go for the newer Fairy King Harlequin. So that's the one you should go for, Chad the King, because he's used for so much more. Like, you can use him against dogs in like the most safest dog team. Like, he still sees some use in PvP. He most definitely sees use in like Guild Boss and other such content. So yeah, he's a really good pick. The Festival Merlin, she's decent. She was really good for a while, and then she sort of dropped off, and now she doesn't see like any use at all, since like the one ultimate really, like, she can fit into the one ultimate's team, and like her debuffs, like the random debuffs that she applies, are really good as well. So but she's mainly like a PvP focused team, because most like PvE content is like immune to debuffs, so she's not really used for PvE content. Lolly Merlin saw a resurgence recently as well. Like, I most definitely see her in PvP, not so much for like PvE content anymore. But yeah, I probably wouldn't vote for her. The Gopher, if you don't have him, he's a really good unit. If you can get his Holy Relic, shouldn't be too difficult to craft, because the Holy Relic is really great for like lots of Guild Boss content, most definitely, and even some like Demonic Beast content, because the 25% attack related stats that he provides with his Holy Relic is just good. So yeah, the one ultimate, the old one, I honestly wouldn't have voted for him. He's basically been a free unit. Everyone probably already has him. He's great at 6/6, honestly. Yeah, he's great at 6/6. So if you have him like 5/6, you just want another dupe for him, perhaps go for it. But then know that you can only pick 5 of these. And then we're gonna have like 25 of the normal units, and he's not rated up. Like, he's just a festival unit that's gonna be in the banner, so 1 in 26 chance whenever you see an SSR, and you're probably just going 900 gems, right? So you're going 30 multis. That's not a lot of chances of actually pulling any specific unit. So if you're trying to go for any specific unit, then like give up, honestly. But yeah, you shouldn't pick him, most definitely, because if you're already playing the game, like you already have like the one ultimate probably, or you're already going for him. So I think the one has sort of fallen off. Zeldris, still a great backline unit for many teams, because many teams actually utilize in PvP at least debuffs still, so that's great. Although like the one ultimate cannot be stat lowered, but he can still be debuffed. So Luda Margit also still sees some use, not as much. And Demon Cusack, he hits very hard, and it's really good for some PvE content, Demonic Beasts, if you have his Holy Relic. But then again, you already need to be able to defeat dogs to actually craft his Holy Relic, so how good is he really for your team at that point, you know? And at that point, you probably already have him. I wouldn't vote for him. So the top 5 picks that I would vote for here in the festival category is, of course, Traitor Meliodas, Light Liz, Berserk Esterosa, Queen Diane, and then a 5th. For me personally, I think my Zeldris is 5/6, so I might go for that. I might also go for the Merlin. Yeah, I think I might go for Merlin in that case. If I like pick Merlin, can I like that, right? That's gonna cast a vote for it. But honestly, I want Esterosa more than anything in that category, because if you can get his ult... Oh my god, can I pick? You can only select one festival. Yeah, but I don't want to pick Merlin. Is that gonna be my vote now? Okay, never mind. Good. Alright, there we go. I'm not sure why, like, I can't click on them. Now it's working. All right. Alright, so I'm picking Estarossa. That's my personal pick, because I think most people are gonna pick Purgatory Meliodas and or Light Liz. Those are really good like picks, of course. Like even if you have them 6/6, getting those extra coins will allow you to buy like future dark or light type heroes whenever they're in the coin shop. If I can get some dupes of Light Liz, I can probably get some more like dupes of the one ultimate whenever he's in the coin shop. So yeah, that's a really good pick there as well. But I feel like most people will pick Purgatory Meliodas and Light Liz. Then of course Estarossa, Diane, and the Merlin, the new Merlin, are my top 5 picks. So let's just go into the normal heroes and actually see what we get here. So we have the special and seasonal banner or category. We have the 7 catastrophes category. I think this one is a skip. Yeah, this one is a skip. And then we have the Ragnarok category. Here we have some really good units as well. So let's just go into the special and seasonal. So Ominous Nebula Zeldris, of course, really good pick. We do have the Hawkslows. You shouldn't pick those. Wedding Brunhild is an amazing pick. Christmas Lilia as well. Summer Roxy, probably not the other Roxy as well. None of these units really. Perhaps the new Eastin, if you didn't like pick her up, could be kind of nice. I don't think any of these units are good. The Ragnarok Diane, most definitely you can vote for her. She's a really good unit. The Red Liz, also a really good unit, like a backline unit for the coin dungeon. If you don't have her, you can most definitely pick her up there. Green Gopher, of course, like get that boy maxed out. Summer Merlin, great pick as well. And none of the Elaines, unfortunately. The green Melascula could be good, like if you don't have Freyr, she can work for the dogs. Because she's gonna make you immune to the ignite effects, which if you don't have any ignite stacks, you won't get frozen and stuff like that. Halloween Slater, I don't have him, so that's what I'm going for. So me personally, I am a like collector. I want to get all of the units, so I'm gonna pick him. And I'm also gonna pick Jenna, because I don't have Jenna. I do have Zaneria, I don't have Jenna. These 2 units though that I'm selecting here, personally, they probably won't get picked because there's so many like better units that you can stack the banner with. But for me personally, because I don't have them, that's just another chance of me actually getting them. So that's why I'm voting for that. Matrona is good, but if we can get Queen Diane on the banner, then like Matrona isn't really needed. Because Queen Diane is like a better version of that Matrona, and because of like how she works for the demonic beast and stuff like that. Halloween Gila, the Jericho there, and the Derriere, of course, and was it Elaine? Halloween Elaine. I think all of those 4 units have like cosmetics for the demonic beast, and especially this Derriere. If you can get your hands on her and then also buy her like seasonal cosmetics, you will be able to get like those what's it called, costume enhancement materials from doing like the daily demonic beast battles, like the regular ones where you first fight like a boss and then they spawn in one of the cities, right? If you clear with her in the team and with her cosmetic, you'll get like a box containing one of those thingies, and you can get like 6 of them a day, and then times however many days there are in a month. That's quite a lot of like enhancement material. That's really good for like upgrading your CC. We're just gonna skip the catastrophes. I don't think any of these units are great. Perhaps this mono is good, like she can see some use. Other than that, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not voting for any of those. Here we have the Ragnarok characters. So yes, Meliodas, probably not. I wouldn't vote for him, even though he kind of works as a backline unit, but not as good as this Ragnarok Ban, the brawler Ban here. Ragnarok Diane, also great for like the Ragnarok team, which of course used to be a thing, but isn't anymore because of the one ultimate. Like, so many of these units used to be a thing in PvP, but not anymore. Freyr, most definitely, if you want like a really good unit that works for all the demonic beasts, most definitely go for Freyr. If you don't have Megelda, go for her. Like, she's really good, like bird unit. Sigurd is kind of okay-ish. He's good, but it's not that great. This new Thonar, if you don't have her, the red Thonar, great for the wolves. Like, she's a must-have unit for the wolves. And then of course we have Jormungand. She's also a must-have unit. Skadi is a great pick also, I would say. And then also the green Thonar is good for like is the Howlex? No, it's not the Howlex. Yeah, it's Belmoth. Belmoth, that's the one. Green Brunhild, probably not. The True Seeker Merlin, no. So personally, I would probably go for... Yeah, let's just go over like all of the units. I'm gonna say them in order, like if they're worth actually picking for like the top 20. So if I had to summarize like what units you should go for, like most definitely this Zeldris, no to any of the Oxlows. This Brunhild here, yes. This Lilia here, yes. And no. The Eastin, yeah. None in that row, none in that row. This Danafor Liz, of course. This Summer Diane, yes. Not no to the Wedding Diane, no to the Halloween Diane. Halloween Gopher, yes. Halloween Merlin, yes, that's a good pick as well. None of the Elaines, except for if you want like the costume for whatever reason. Melascula, maybe. Yeah, of course I'm going for Slater and I'm going for Jenna. Matrona is also a good-ish pick if you want her. She was given out for free, so you might already have her. Mono might be the only unit here, the Awakened Mono. It's actually worth picking out. And then of course here we have, I guess this Meliodas could work, but I would probably go more for the Ragnarok Ban. He's a better backline unit. Ragnarok Diane, of course, for the Ragnarok team. The big sort of prize here is of course Freyr. You have Megelda, she's good. This Thonar here. And also this Jormungand, great for like the demonic beast. Sigurd is a maybe. Like, he's kind of a nice unit because he's both like a demon and a human. He can work in different teams in PvP, but he's sort of getting old at this point, and we should probably see some new Sigurd unit sometime in the future. I really hope, at least. This Skadi works for some like PvP and PvE content, or yeah, I mean, she actually works for some PvP content, or specific like PvP teams. I guess this Thonar, if you don't have her or whatever, for whatever reason want her. Green Brunhild, she kind of works for like demonic beasts with her Holy Relic. I wouldn't vote for this Merlin either. It's not that great. So yeah, pick whoever we want. Those are the units I would go for. I'm probably gonna go for this Zeldris here. Why not? Let's just go for Zeldris for this vote. So I got my votes here. I got this Zeldris. I got Slater. I got Jenna. And then for the festival, I got Estarossa. So those are my votes for today, and we'll sort of see what kind of units you have to vote for tomorrow. So just check back if you like your favorite units, or like units you actually want to have be in the banner aren't in the like the top 20 or whatever, and top 5. Most definitely like give your next vote to those units that you actually want to be in the banner. But yeah, that's it for me. Are you excited for a new festival, Purgatory Meliodas? Just let me know in the comments, and yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. Thanks for watching, hope you have a wonderful day, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.